Welcome everybody to Sky of Grind. I am Gregtech and we are going to be playing with shaders finally, so you guys get to see better graphics, but we'll be playing Sky of Grind. Sky of Grind is a Gregtech skyblock mod pack, which isn't the newest thing around, but this one is a little bit different. No! We wanted that. It's harder on the Gregtech side of things. Let's just say that. I do hope and pray that we get a sapling. Real quick, we're gonna change the controls. We are gonna look up GUI and press like you want to press escape to make it not bound. And we got a sapling. Thank God. Alright, so what I mean by harder recipes is they kind of Gregified everything, or as much as they could. Maybe not. Hold on, let's check something. Nope, they didn't Gregify this. Alright, but quite a few things is Gregified, including the crafting table. So you're probably wondering, well, how do we get a crafting table if it's Gregified? And what does that even mean? Well, first off, let's show you what that means. It means we need to get 2 logs and 2 flint. And how do we get flint? We have to get a hammer and smack some cobblestone to gravel and break it. But we can't really get a hammer without a crafting table. So how do we get a crafting table in the first place? Well, this mod pack, they kind of soft lock it to just chopping some trees. Alright, that was quite loud. I'm going to turn that down. But, chop some trees and they'll give you a crafting table on a stick. I don't know if that's the best way to really do that, but I don't know any other way. So, you know what? I'm not going to complain. Now, we do have squat grow. And, I kind of just realized that my sticky keys were turned. Oops. This is a fresh install of Windows. If anyone's been reading my post, I had to do a Windows install from a Linux install because my Wi-Fi on my motherboard was not really, the drivers for it weren't really working. So yeah. Did it again. Oops. Kind of forgot how you're supposed to disable that. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna be trying to get... Oh. Ooh. Well, here's a bunch of saplings, but oh well. Let me fix something real quick. There we go. Alright, I just came back from fixing my sticky key settings. Like I said, this is a fresh install of Windows. Whoops. But we went ahead and completed the Oak Log quest, so now we can go ahead and get ourselves the crafting table on a stick, and we can start, crafting things. Now, I'd say the first thing you might want to craft is not what I just tried to put in there, but, crook. Yes, you get more saplings that way. Also, you can go ahead and put it there, and I'm going to go ahead and get that keybind set. There you go. And so now that I got that keybind set, we are going to go ahead and get some stone. Now what you want to do for stone, I would highly recommend also that sneak right click onto the dirt, and it'll give you some stone. It'll also give you a whole bunch of other pebbles, so don't entirely fill up on one thing. But you should be able to get quite a bit of stone or stone pebbles this way. Just sit here and just go nuts. Now, one thing that this mod pack has on its front page is it tells you it doesn't really do a lot of X high-low shifting. Sifting? Yeah, sifting. There you go. Which is true. You use something else. And, it's kind of similar. Kind of different. I mean, I wouldn't recommend staying on it too long, but it does allow you to use a rock breaker and automate making resources. So from here, I am going to go ahead and make a hammer. Any old hammer. There you go. It's gonna give us some of that. Give us this. And then for this here, we're just gonna do this number. And we're gonna try to get 5 flint. We got 2. Still got 2. Come on. You can give me more. You can use the coins you get from the quest book to get a, is it an infinity wand? Yes. Oh, we got it. We have to get 6. Nice. And I'll show you how to do that here in just a second. Here we go. This here, we can get an infinity wand for 15 coins. We can also get a plushie. Wow, that's a lot of coins. We can also buy other resources later on, such as like all your conductors and your circuits, but don't think it's a good idea to try to rely on that too much. Keyword I don't think, because I could be big dumb. For now, we're going to expand this outward. We're just going to convert all of this. We're going to get ourselves some more trees. I'm going to stick with just... You know what? Nah, we're just going to do this, yeah. We're going to stick with 4 blocks, because, I gotta craft with them eventually. And I don't want to try to figure out how to uncraft slabs, which I don't think you can. And the reason why I'm going with wood and not cobble is because we are going to be vein mining cobble into sand and jazz. So I don't really want to deal with that. Or deal with losing that. Because I lose my whole base because I vein mine it by accident. There you go. Alright, that should be plenty there. We can go ahead and get more wood because we're going to need it. Now, you do start with this, which does let you do this much faster. I would say faster. There you go. Go ahead and get our crook. And get a whole lot more saplings. You want to get more saplings so that when you get oak barrels and all that, you can actually, use them to get like water and dirt. Because that is in this. I would recommend trying to get shears for leaves, or if you do something really funny, get a whole bunch of sand. And I'll show you why here in just a second. Let's go ahead and get this all in my inventory, and I'll show you guys. So, reason why you would want what I just said. Oh, I forgot that disables shaders. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get our crafting table. Go ahead and get a furnace. We're just gonna get one furnace for now. And then we're gonna turn this, hold on. Nope, yep, got it done. Okay. Turn this to a crafting station. Say hi to you. Go into the Stone Age. And accept the coin. Now, crook, we still haven't got no silkworm yet. Okay, we're gonna get another crook. But we're gonna need a oak crucible and an oak barrel. And it's telling us about wrought iron. We're not gonna get into that yet. We're gonna get into this, this, and this. So, let's go ahead and save this recipe down. It's a little funky. Okay. Let me, disable this setting real quick. Alright, settings disabled. Alrighty. So, let's do that. So for the extractinator, we need compressed stone, and I think we have everything technically. And we will go ahead and compress all this stone down. And for the door, I believe it's this. Yes. And now we slap this in here. So what this is gonna be our way of basically sifting resources. How do I want to do this? We're gonna do this. We're gonna empty our inventory first, and we're going to expand this away. Ooh, look at that. Those look pretty. We're expanding this away so we can make some storage. Actually, I just realized I made a bit of a mistake with the storage. Crud. Oh well. Actually, oh no. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna do this number. And I'll show you. What we're about to get is a whole lot of resources. And we are going to need to get every last drop we can get from it. We're not making 6 crooks. We'll make 2 more. Not every last drop, actually. Because I am confused on one of the resources we get, because I haven't gotten far enough into this mod pack. I've played a little bit, I have. And I've gone up to, about right before the primitive blast furnace. I was actually in the middle of making it, which, I'm gonna have to show you guys something about doing that due to the fact that the Modpack creators added a mixin mod. And when we get to it, I'll show it to you. I'm not gonna show you now. We'll worry about it when that comes, okay? Okay. More shifting, more logging. Alright. Why don't you come with me? And you too. Not gotten worms yet. How have I not gotten worms yet? We need worms. Well, I don't know how much stuff actually needs string. Because the only thing I know that needs string is beds, which, you know, might be nice for you guys, so that way you can see. I think I have my brightness up. I don't have my brightness up. should be better. I don't know if this shaders is going to like disable that. Why have I not gotten? Huh? Let's go make more of these, I guess. I'm gonna have so much wood after this because I'm just now trying to get worms. There you go. I got two of them. Nice. Alright, now we can go on and start warming up stuff. Actually, one question. Can we shift for, like, can we sift for resources in this at all? I think that's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. So this here will just be our chest full of other resources. And we're going to empty our inventory when we do this, because it makes a lot. Typical. There we go. As you can tell, that's going to be our way of getting resources, is getting cobblestone and throwing it into the extractinator. Best thing I can say is, well, let me explain the resources we get first. So we get raw coal, which we need to immediately start smelting down. Sure. There you go. And yes, we need to smelt coal, but it smelts into 2, which is great. Next thing I'm going to smelt is actually going to be copper, because we can make better furnaces with that. And with better furnaces, more speed. Back to what I was saying, with better furnaces is more speed. I just got interrupted by my phone. Let's go ahead and take care of this here. And no worms. Again. Ugh. Did it at least make enough wool? Yes. Alright. No. You know what? Let's wait on that. Okay. So, while we wait for resources to process down, I'm going to start making some more... I'm going to make another furnace, and we are going to make us a, set of copper. Come with me. Go up in there. And now, while we wait for all that, I'm just going to grind out some trees. And I'll come back to you guys once we're done processing resources. Alright, everybody. Welcome back. It is raining and it is night. And I just got done completing wrought iron. What that basically entails is I'm gonna ditch these pebbles. I turned iron nuggets, or iron to iron nuggets, and I'm smelting them. And it smelts to a 1-to-3 ratio, which is interesting. And we're going to go ahead and make some wrought iron tools because of that efficiency. So, let's go ahead and get it cracking. So, for tools, we're going to start off with the hammer. And then we're going to go ahead and make the file. And I think these are going to be the only two we make today. Well, right now. We're gonna make a lot of them, but we're gonna make them all actually. But for now, I just want to get a pickaxe so that I can do a special number. We'll go ahead and make a screwdriver. Now, the reason for the pickaxe, I'm just gonna go ahead and take all of this. And I believe this should be enough. Nope, it's not enough. I was wrong. And I don't think I can see anymore. Okay. So, what do we want to do here? I know what I can make. Nope. Yep. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and make the saw. What the saw is gonna let us do is basically take all the wood we gathered and go nuts. Ta-da. So much better. And with this, and we can now go ahead and I'm gonna just grab this, put this in my offhand, and we're gonna go on over here and build out a little bit more. This side is gonna be our smelting array, I guess. So let's go ahead and set all this up. Actually, no. Let's make that over there a smelting array. We just need to move all of this. And the reason why this is going to be a smelting array is because of that's over there. There we go. Alright, so let's just do that. Nope. That, and that. Let's go ahead and snag some more coal. Yeah, we're just gonna smelt a whole lot of coal and a whole lot of iron. And there we go. Let's go over here and set up our extractinator. Right here. Because if you guys didn't see, in here we have the all wonderful compressed cobblestone. We have a stack of this stuff. So let's see how much resources we can get from a stack of compressed cobblestone. My. Okay, that's a lot. Put you up in there, put you up in there. That's one inventory pretty much full. Let's go ahead. Let's just say that's about 2 inventories worth of resources. Which is really fun. No. Yes. Oh. Let's hope we're not dropping any. We might be. But honestly, how much we're getting, I don't think it's really... Yeah. I don't know what we use antimony for. This becomes antimony. Well, I know it's using battery alloy, I believe. But, so we have a fun little, quest we can do. Real quick. And this quest is a, what do you call it? It's a parody. There you go. This is a parody quest to Gregtech New Horizons, which is basically how you make a bed. Which, for those who don't know, yeah, that's how you make a bed. In GT&H, though, getting those resources is a bit harder. But, there you go. We got a bed. We can skip to daytime now. Yay. Alrighty, let's go ahead and plant a sapling down. And then let's go and finish the other quest that should exist. We're gonna make 3 of these, 2 of these. Yep, 2, because, forgot about the other one. Doop. But these, we fill up with some biomatter of some kind, and it becomes dirt, which is very needed. Now, I'm just here for logs right now. But, dirt, yay! We're gonna use the dirt a bit later. Now at a second. Here we go. Oh yeah, we have iron. So let's go ahead and create something real quick. We're gonna create a no. It's a compressed hammer basically. Which we need 9 of these bad boys for. I wonder if this will work. Yep, Shift K will work. There you go. Compressed hammer. The reason we're making a compressed hammer, we are gonna do sand. And I'm gonna show you why we're gonna do sand. As soon as I get that infinity wand, I am definitely gonna be using it for this. We have to use sand. We use sand, cobble, and the other forms of stones, such as andesite and granite. We use that in the extractinator, and we oddly use buckets of water. A bucket of water will also get you some resources, but the reason why we're using this today, I'll show you. Alrighty, so you see all these resources. Quite a bit of them can be used inside of this to be turned into. Uh-oh. I should have thought that through. I didn't think it through. Let's get another 7. I made a mistake, guys. Anywhoosies. Let's just put it here. Okay. So a lot of this is like biomatter we can use, which is very good. And this here is used for making concrete. We'll talk about that when that comes along. That's a pickle. But let's go ahead and clear up our inventory up. I would make more, but for now we'll hold off. We have a lot of resources to process down. But for now, we're just gonna go ahead and top everything off. Check out everything going. Seems like we're going well. Do we have enough wrought iron? No, slightly short. There you go. Okay, so I'll show you what we're making with this wrought iron. We'll be making a wrench. Here we go. And the reason why we're making a wrench is because we need the wrench to make iron furnaces, which we're just gonna make a whole bunch of these. What's next divisible by 6? I think 32. There we go. And iron furnaces, obviously, is for faster. Yes. Just had a huge lag spike there. You. Yeah, I didn't think that was enough. Thought 32 is divisible by 6. I am dumb. It's not divisible by 6. Okay. But we do need 4 plus 12, 16. Something's not right with my math. I knew it. Something was wrong with my math. I don't even think I crafted the number I said, did I? Anywhoosies, we're gonna need more wrought iron. This will be the best furnaces we have for a little while. Which I don't mind, because I did quantity. Meaning I made a whole lot of them. Pretty sure people kind of understood that when I said that, but I'm just gonna say it. There we go. All of you go up in here. Now, I believe this can make water with just saplings, which is going to be one of the things we need. Yep, there we go. And yes, we'll be making lava the X-Silo way too, by the way. Speaking of which, this is a great resource to turn to do. There we go. Oh. I just thought about something. I was trying to see if I can complete the Stone Age all in one run, but I think I'm not gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna take it nice and slow for you guys. Well, I'm gonna end it here today, and we'll have another video out sometime. Hopefully much quicker than, you know, the last wait for you guys, because I ended up losing my computer I was running on, so kind of lost everything like several times. I do apologize for that. But I'm back now. Won't be streaming for a little while until I fix my internet issue though. But thank you guys for joining me. And next time we will more than likely be completing the Stone Age and starting onto the Steam Age. and I'll see if I can process these resources while you in between episodes. All right, ciao.